All right, good rising, everybody. I am up very, very early. Well, no, I'll be getting up this time. I get up at this time of the day most of the time. So let me see if I can share this. I am coming to complete the rest of that reading that I started the other day. Malachi is also here, just so y'all know. Before I do this, let me go ahead and do this one. I hope you guys can still hear me and see me. I also just shared this to Facebook so that y'all can come on through. Okay, so no logging studio. I'm going to start with the bottom of the deck energies just to recap. I also clarified the bottom of the deck energies too. So I don't think anybody is going to come on and talk to me, so I don't need my glasses. I just need to hear from spirit, even though. All right, so without further ado, all right, you guys. I'm really happy. I don't know what to say. I'm excited. I'm happy. Okay, so here we go. The overall energies for this reading, I don't know for those who might have seen it the last time, the overall energy was finances and career, which is this card here. And I had mentioned that I felt like, I'm not even going to go back over what I said because I would want you guys to go and watch it so I don't have to waste too much time on that here. But this was about, of course, work or the ways that we get money. Okay. This was a big focal point or has been a huge focal point for some of the parties in the divine connections. All right. So somebody could have been way more focused on money. It could have been an area of blockage from union. For others, um, this may not have been their focus, and now they could be receiving as a result of that. Okay, so that's what I got, and that's partially in the other video. Okay, that's the overall energy, money, our jobs, and things like that, and even just abundance and how we get this money, how it comes in to us. So when I asked Spirit to help me to clarify, oh, I feel so good too. I feel so good, you guys. Okay, when I asked Spirit to help me clarify the finances and career, I got the Hanged Man energy. So for me, this would be like, this could be healing, this could be recuperation, this could even be holes, blockages, restrictions right now on the finances as well. Or the financial situation could be a little hurt, okay, struggling. It could be at a standstill, at an impasse right now, for the purpose of maybe getting a little bit more clarity and insight. Okay, this is Piscean energy. Um, Hold on, y'all, because I got to think about what Pisces deals with. It deals with illusion, the energy of Pisces. It can deal with dreams. So you guys could be having dreams or you could be getting prophetic messages and all of that. Okay, Uba, I see you. Hi, Ariel. Good rising, everybody. Some of you guys could be, okay, I got you. And I hope everybody can hear me clearly. Pisces deals with illusion or dreams. It can also deal with creative pursuits in any way. This is arts and crafts. This is performing artists energy as well as starving artist energy. Okay, to me, this is also an energy for the mystics, for healers. So people like myself, right, who do tarot, people who, if you don't even do tarot, whatever medium of healing that you do, you could be an artist as far as paintings, drawings, You can be a healer as far as with apothecary, okay, or apothecary. Sorry, guys, apothecary. I can't even think of all of them, y'all. I'm mad that I can't think as quickly as I'd like. But if you create things for the body, things for taking care of people's health and all that kind of stuff, okay? This is what the energy of Pisces for me deals with as well. Okay, so a lot of you guys could either be experiencing setbacks because either I gotta say what I hear. Some of you guys are experiencing setbacks because you're not walking in that power, because you're not walking in that calling, you're not tapping into your gifts, your spiritual gifts, and your spiritual insight. For many of us, that is where our abundance, that is where it all comes from. That's where it literally lies. And I know that abundance is not just money or finances and career, but it is a part of this reading and it is a part of the energy here because Spirit said so by way of these particular cards, okay? Some people's finances are being on hold and being at a standstill because it's been too much of their focus and not the spiritual aspect of themselves. Do you understand what I'm saying? So these are the two dynamics that we shift back and forth from. When I got that Hangman energy, that could go either way. Okay, with all these things, it could be that it's a blessing right now for a lot of us because we're getting in abundance because we're tapping into our spiritual nature, because we're at this impasse where we have to sit still. We can't do it in the normal means that we've always been able to. So for others, we're having to listen to spirit, having to trust these other things, whether we are aware of that or not. That's number one. Number two, for some people, they're having to be stilled so they can realize that their abundance isn't just wrapped up in their job and it isn't just wrapped up in what they think they can do for money. It's really spirit that's in control of the whole shebang. So if their focus has been that of get money, fuck spirit, get money. And I know most people don't say fuck spirit. They say things like fuck bitches or fuck niggas, which is a waste of time and energy, but whatever. Because most people don't even mean that. But let me not even go there. I am feeling some type of way if you guys catch my drift. I don't know if y'all see my eyes or whatever, and I'm not going to say it, but yeah. So I'm saying that to say, though, I'm already a person that'll go off on a tangent anyways. Let me get like that, like what I am, and Lord will be here for days. So let me stay focused. All right. The focal point is everybody is on pause. Everybody is on hold. Some people because and when I say on pause and hold, the abundance and the money is still coming in for some people though. Those who have tapped in to their spiritual essence and are using those things not to make the money. That's not the point. No, it's not to make money. Pisces are master healers, if you ask me. So it's really about healing yourself. It's really about healing the collective, but that's also just so happens to be how you are also going to be richly blessed when it comes to the finances. And when I say richly, it don't have to mean that you're going to just be rich, but the things that you have need of are supplied by money, whether it's your money, whether it's another person who spirit is leading to give to your bosoms money, whether it is money that and offerings that you receive when you are obedient to spirit, when you do what spirit tells you to do. All right, I was there for way too long. Let me keep it pushing. So for finances and career, I had to think for a minute, y'all, because this I was only talking about the overall energy. The first card or the cards that came out literally clarifying the finances and career card were this. Hold, please, hold the phone. 10 of Wands in reverse. The 10 of Wands in reverse is somebody is laying their burdens down. somebody laid their burdens down, or someone has been forced to lay their burdens down, this work, this, even if it's not work itself, but it is the idea, it is the superstition, it is the mentality that has been given according to tradition and society regarding work, that has been put down. Because for some of the men specifically, but it's not just the men, it's actually the divine masculine energy, period. That is whether or not you are a woman, that is whether or not you are a man, you have divine masculine and feminine energy at you, period. And some is more exercised than others. There are, for, and it just depends. There can be women who, in my opinion, are still representatives of the divine feminine, but their masculinity is their stronger suit. So then that would mean that issues that I'm talking about the divine masculine energy within, okay, that means it's going to affect them too. And they'll be able to say, hell yes, I feel that, I resonate with that. People, they will know who they are because, oh, I do think like that, or I have in the past thought this way. Or shit, I could be thinking this way now, and oh yeah, so that's the reason why we might be at a pause. That's the reason for the quarantine. That's the reason for all of this stuff. Oh, okay, that makes some sense. And when I speak about the divine feminine energy, just know that that could pertain to a man as well, because we have both, period. And no, you do not have to be a homosexual or a, yeah, that encompasses both. Okay, so moving on. Somebody laid their burdens down when it came to this finances and career. It has slowed everybody down. I've said this already. It slowed us down for those who are a part of these divine unions to sit your behind down. I was going to say, sit your asses down so that you can hear from spirit, so that spirit can really, so that you can finally do what you know you've been hearing and feeling and sensing in your body that spirit has been wanting you to do. Period. Some of y'all feet even been hurting. Some of y'all feet are relieved. Pisces, I don't know. I'm bringing that up because Pisces, from some of the information that is abundantly provided for us, the Pisces, the sign of Pisces deals with feet. Okay. And I've never really tried to incorporate it, but I love when spirit is moving, because baby, spirit will have you saying everything that needs to be said, and it will pull from the well of spiritual abundance and knowledge and wisdom that you have already in you. Some of y'all think you're not even spiritual. Some of you think you're not even powerful, but the truth of the matter is you're powerful beyond motherfucking measure. And the only reason why you don't know your own strength and you don't know your own gifts is because you have not set your ass down or still for any length of time to figure out anything other than about fuck spirit, fuck bitches, fuck niggas, money. Maybe because you have been taught that that's the way to be, or because you've become hardened by some of the experiences that have been traumatic for you in your love life specifically. So, because I talk about love over here. It's too late for me to pretend like all of my messages is just general. Shut up, Jude. No, they are not. They are about love, okay, and commitment and relationships. You are the sign that deals with that in this incarnation. So don't try to run from that shit no more. I'm not. And I had to say that now so that y'all start knowing when everything start becoming about love, then you're going to be like, oh, yeah, okay, that's right. That's right. This is what I am about. Love. That's the only thing that I've ever had tattooed on me. It was the only thing I ever feel like I will. I don't know. I'm just saying that was the thing that made me do that. And all of us are divine beings of love. Hence the reason why Spirit is really wanting to usher us into just getting in stillness so that we can be the healers, the true, compassionate, generous healers that we are, period, point blank, okay? So you done laid your burdens down and somebody is being led by spirit to finally take a risk, okay? A leap of faith. I don't know where I'm going and I don't know what I'm doing and I have no idea how this is going to pan out. But I mean, hey, with all else that's going around, what do I really have to lose? That is what some people are actually, that's what's going on in their mind, the dialogue, the inner conversations. Some people are panicking. Some people are doing things, making unwise decisions because they do not understand this part of life. They oh my God, I can't work. Oh my God, my hours are being cut. Oh my God, my pay has kind of changed, or bills are steady piling up and I can't work, or bills are piling up and we get our hours split. Some people, look, I'm just trying to told y'all, that's how some people are feeling. So they are panicking, worrying themselves. Some people might even be toying around, playing games with the hearts of their partners, taking a risk, gambling. You got Pisces in your chart. I'm trying to tell you, you got it in there. You have Aries and Sagittarius too, and Leo. Speaking of which, this is the divine masculine energy for me because it's the King of Wands. That is the king. That's the energy that came out, the King of Wands. So somebody could also, if it's a person, could literally go from the King of Wands energy, or excuse me, can go from the Fool to the King of Wands energy. The King of Wands is someone who's going to become decisive. They're using their good nature, their charisma, their sunny disposition, which can also bring about clarity. There is a new beginning, and some divine masculine energy is going to take it or make it happen. The King of Wands energy is the Leo, but it could also represent an Aries male and a Sagittarius male. Baby, somebody is taking a leap of faith where there once would have been this heaviness or deep sense of responsibility. Somebody laid it down or is going to lay it down. Or they're coming out of the energy of always being just the responsible one. I feel like somebody about to they about to lay them burdens down and they about to bust a move. That's how I feel. The King of Wands energy. I even feel like if it's been some masculines who have been very reserved, maybe even though they have all this fire within, they've been reserved because they were so burdened with responsibility. Everything was on them. I got to do everything by myself around here. Yeah, that's changing, because the Fool card is also about change, newness, a new thing. I'm gonna be quiet. That's the overall energy. Now let me hurry up and tap into. I had to do that because I don't have enough room on my table. But now that's done. Done data came up. So for me and for another person here, they will understand the significance of that, possibly. She may not. She be doing a lot of readings down, which I'm so proud. I want to take some time real quick to also personally and publicly acknowledge one of the Pretty Souls gang members who literally always comes through. It's just not even, man, Uba Asterian on here, if she's still here. Thank you for everything that you do. Thank you for everyone else, but y'all, Uba be doing in ways that's written in the description box. And she been doing it since before it was written in the description box. Support. Under the ways to support a channel, go check that out. Then you might have a little bit of insight into what Uba does. All right, guys. So what I'm doing right now is I'm pulling out the rest of the cards from the last reading, and I'm going to pull the clarifying cards that what I'm trying to tell y'all that I pulled that day. The whole purpose for this reading, right? And I'm just resetting them up. All right. So the first card that was out in that reading was the retreat card, but it was in reverse. And I said that a lot of us were getting ready to come out of, in my opinion, separation. A lot of us were going to be coming up out of separation. Guys, if this video is already resonating with you, please make sure that you hit the thumbs up button. If you are new to the channel and you have not yet subscribed and you love my energy already, or you love the information that you've already received, please be sure to subscribe, okay? Hit the notification bell. It could be any one of them. If you only want personalized videos which could be only geared towards your sign or this kind of topic or whatever, then hit personalized. If you don't care what the heck I post, you want to see it, hit the notification bell and set it to all. All right. So the first card that did come out was the retreat card. People are coming out of separation, period, point blank. This could be reconciliations for a lot of those twins or 144,000 unions, soulmate partnerships that are supposed to be together. If you are in separation, if there has been a time of you guys not dealing with one another, it could even be that you're in the same house with each other, but you just aren't on the same page right now and you feel at a distance from one another, okay? Even for you, it could be reconciliation, okay? It's for just those people who are already in the union that falls up under, I would just say, divine unions. So that could be what I call the 144,000 unions, but what others may know as the twin flames unions. I don't know why I was about to say 20, but okay. Let's see. But you guys could be coming out of separation, okay? Or there's healings that's taking place because that retreat card was about taking a time to get away. But on this card is two people, okay? When it's in the reverse, it would make me also believe for some people that maybe they're not taking the time to retreat. They have not, but they will. First card that came out to clarify the retreat card in reverse is the Ace of Pentacles. There is an Emperor energy, which for me is oftentimes Aries and or Taurus. Ace of Pentacles is somebody who has heavy Capricorn in their chart, Taurus or Virgo. The Emperor energy almost oftentimes makes me think of the male or the masculine energy for that matter. The male or the masculine energy, that's who the Emperor is representing at this time for me. This person is going to come back in maybe compassion, being a bit more benevolent. This could have already been somebody's husband, their committed partner, whatever. The other person, their significant other. This person is coming back different. Before I say that, the difference could be great, but it could also be that there's some insecurities here, some self-doubt with the Emperor in reverse, because in the upright, it's about control, being self-assured, knowing that who the freak you are, knowing your power, knowing your strength, and also having wisdom on when and how to use it. So therefore, it makes you a master or powerful, right? With this being in the reverse for me, it's the opposite of those things. Somebody may not be feeling so confident about making an offer about a new beginning because maybe that person knows, oh, I effed up royally. Do you hear me? Maybe since being in that period of retreat and stillness, even if it was just of the mind, so meditation, having time to just be replaying and thinking things over, you realize, shit, I really messed up. Maybe spirit during this time of stillness with that Pisces energy, the Hanged Man energy, has caused some divine masculines and or some men in the connections that are the divine masculines, if you ask me. Now you didn't realize, oh my God, okay. While I was focused on the finances and the career, and there's legitimate reasons for that, but I was doing it too much. Oh shit, I have potentially run off my soul's partner, my soul's complement, all behind finances. Woo! You realize that the energy that you're stuck with or that you have chosen at this point in time is not the business or it's not where you should be. Oh yeah. And you were so confident before when you were so the man before, or for whoever this energy is for, okay? This could be a woman. You were so the woman, so in control, whatever. However these messages resonate, I'm saying you were in control before, or so you thought. You knew what you were trying to do. The emperor can sometimes be too strict. They can hold on too much. They can try to have too much control. They're too bossy. So now you're over exuding. You're being excessive. You thought you was right. And even if you wasn't right and you knew you wasn't right, you was too hard, man or female, male mostly for me, but man or female, you were too much in your own power and in your own strength to recognize your ego. Your ego, it got in the way. Stop trying to tell you. Your ego got in the way. And now this is why you're insecure. This is why you're not as confident of whether or not your woman or your man, but you know they're your divine counterpart. You don't know if they're going to want to accept this offer from you. That's why I feel as though the Ace of Pentacles here could partially be in reverse. I mean, the Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor here in reverse. For other people who you are meeting this person for the first time, I feel that your person is just insecure, or they are maybe unsure of themselves, or how you are going to accept their proposal to you. And when I say proposal, I'm not talking about marriage necessarily, though that could be one of the things. I'm saying whatever it is that they offer, you know, they could be unsure and uncertain about whether or not you'll accept it, because they new to you, right? They may not actually know you, but that energy that is between you, they know that this is something real and they want a beginning like this. So that could be an understanding. The Judgment card also came up in the reverse, and so did the Ace of Wands. For me, while this is definitely a card about reconciliations, this could also be a card about someone choosing not to accept an offer, someone choosing not to go back with you, or however this goes, whatever the energy is, whatever the energy is for. I'm just saying somebody may not accept a person's offer. Why? Because maybe they've moved on with another person, another soulmate, someone who was ready. For others of us, we could have already come out of a retreat. We could have already met this person during August, September, and October. Well, August and September and the beginning, obviously, of October, because we're still here. I'm in August, September. This also could have been when someone made the decision not to accept someone's offer. So to be clear, some of you guys could have already met your partner in the month of August or September, and you guys could have already taken the opportunity and the chance to spend a lot of time with each other. And I also feel like this is just going to be what I'm talking about right now is going to be a characteristic trait of how you guys are going to get together. If you have yet to get together, it will be that it will happen all of a sudden. It will be maybe like a chance. Well, it doesn't have to just, it's going to be like a chance encounter. It can also be something that's routine, but still kind of chance. And let me tell you what I mean. This person and you could run into each other all the freaking time, okay? But the chance is going to be that suddenly, or in some weird kind of way, the person is going to be like, hey, such and such and such and such, where they finally spark something between you two. And that could be what chance also means, okay? But that could have already happened, or the way it's going to happen for those who it hasn't is going to be these type of interesting dynamics. It can either be random or appear to be random, but it's not really random. And you guys still feel this sense of, oh my God, I feel at home with you, or I really feel like I know you type shit. Or it could be that it is routine, but the chance will be the change in the dynamic, the sudden shift in you guys' connection. Okay, it could be that you often felt it, but you weren't really sure, and you guys both never talked about it, right? Okay, so you wasn't quite sure whether or not you was feeling what you thought you was feeling. But then they take the chance, which initiates the change, and then you realize, could this be? Or, oh my God, I knew it. Okay, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, you guys. All right, moving on. That was what's clarifying in the messages that I got for the retreat card. So either there will be no new beginning for some people, or there has already been a new beginning for some, and a new one is coming for others. Just put yourself in whatever category you know you are in. The next card that had come out is the unrequited love card. And I got the vibe that this was not just, for some people, it was one-sided relationships where they were putting in all the work and the person really just wasn't even feeling them like that. For other people, it wasn't that at all. Somebody was holding back. Somebody was restricting themselves because of uncertainties, because of fears, because of anxieties, because of illusions, just not being clear about what they wanted, or not being 100% clear about where this connection was going to go and what was the purpose and what is this going on between us. Oh, I don't know what it is about you and what I feel. Or I know that there are certain things about you that I absolutely can't stand because they are your spiritual energy is like a something abrasive. I'm trying to think of a certain, what is that? There's a scrubbing pad that has a very abrasive surface. It's a certain kind of board, but I can't think of it. But anyways, like your spiritual energy rubs my mundane or a carnal or low level version of myself the wrong way. But there is something about me that knows that I need you or knows that I absolutely adore you already. And so there's this tug of war in between me, and it's like my flesh versus my spirit. And I'm like, my spirit knows you, and my spirit really is attracted to you. Oh my God, give me more. No, stay away because your spirit is calling my flesh to a place it's simply not trying to go. Point blank in the period. Okay. Why would I go be from this area where I don't always know where my money is coming from when in my flesh or my lower natured self, the one that's scary and doesn't understand how I'm connected to all things and how I have everything that I need, that my father owns the cattle of 1,000 or whatever, 10,000 fields. I don't know. This is a biblical reference. You don't have to, believe in that or whatever. But what I'm saying, I do. I'm just saying I do. But what I'm saying is, you realize that you're connected to the source of all things. You're connected to the source that created all of this. You are a part of that energy. And you yourself are a creator. So that's what your spirit can understand. That's what your spirit already knows. It might be hidden and suppressed, up underneath your low level self, your fleshly self, your carnal self, but it is there. And your spirit and your person's spirit is like, ooh la la, I'm in love. But your flesh, for some of you guys, towards the same person that you absolutely adore, and you low key are actually just like, because you're their match, but you're running from it. You are afraid of it. You are unsure of yourself there because you don't know yourself that way. You know your carnal self, you know your low level self. You know that well. That's fear. That's based on your own strength in this avatar. That's what that's based on for you. And so you can trust that your supernatural self scares the shit out of you. Because in certain ways, it goes against, I don't know what the hell. Anyways, y'all, my point is, a lot. Unrequited love. So you're in this war with yourself and your partner. So then you guys hold yourselves back from this person It's like, no, I'll give you me in my flesh. You can have me in my flesh. Or maybe you can't because, you know, your spirit might be a little way too strong for me. And I'm like, look, lady, or look, dude, I'm not trying to come where you're trying to take me. So, okay. So, so we might need to break up. We need to go. I don't love you. Do you know that? I don't love you. I don't love you like you love me. I don't love you like you love me. So now I send you away, or now I tell you this whole crappy shit, or now we start lying, or now I can tell you that I do love you, but I'm going to tell you that it's something wrong with you. Or I'm going to tell you that you need to go and work on yourself and you need to go fix yourself up some more. And you can't do that with me. Really, I'm afraid of you, but I don't have the guts being as grown and being as straightforward as I pretend I am or as I say that I am in this particular instance. In this matter of my heart, I cannot bring myself to tell you that you scare the shit out of me. Yeah. So maybe it's because I have no idea that you are actually a reflection of me. Maybe I think I'm better than you. Maybe I think I am above this. So let me move on from here. Or, nope, I'm just scared, but I'm just going to say it's you. Well, unrequited love is in reverse. The cards here to clarify that are the Page of Cups. In this deck, it's called the Knave of Cups. The Knave of Cups. The Moon. In reverse, by the way. So for me, mysteries are being revealed. Things that were hidden, they've come up to the surface. And it's the moon. So it's dealing with the emotions. It's dealing with the spirit. It is dealing with the divine feminine. It is dealing with the female and feminine energy, period. Mama, sisters, babies, mothers, my significant other, my love, my partner. The moon also deals with home energy, home life. Okay. It is also dreams, intuition, intentions, all of those things. So all of that's coming up. Whew. Illusions removed, being abolished. So it took a long time for this person to admit this with the Knight of Pentacles here. They could, oh my God, they're realizing I seemed possibly like I'm careless. For some people, this is emotions and feelings coming up about who they care about, how much love they have for this person, and they want to just take their time. They want to take their time and rebuild because, baby, they want to come into you. This is the Six of Swords in reverse. Actually, it's supposed to be the Six of Swords upright. Sorry. The Five of Pentacles is in reverse. That's somebody wanting to come back to be with you. Guys, Malachi is up. So I got to go get him. Hold on, poo-poo. Here I come. Six of Swords is saying someone wants to move forward. So that could be with you since it's clarifying that card. Let me go get baby Malachi. Poo-poo. people in the Pretty Souls gang. Here is Malachi. Okay. Say, hey, Malachi. Hi, everybody. I'm so sorry, guys. But Amy's on Amy duty because we have a party to go to today, right? So he just woke up, y'all. So y'all already know he might look mean and stuff. Whew, at the screen. Let me get some water. We had to sit him on the potty. He did potty. We're going to help keep his potty training and stuff up. Okay. So I left at the fact that some of you guys, and I want to go back to the Five of Pentacles real quick. Also, guys, please make sure you give the video a thumbs up, okay? If you hear messages that are resonating with you. Okay. The Five of Pentacles, you guys, that talks about money issues for sure. Okay, money, conflicts with money and all that. But it could also literally talking about feeling rejected in a connection, being left out in the cold, which unrequited love can definitely usually apply to. Okay, but this is also in the reverse. I also feel like this deals with maybe someone literally being asked to leave a home that they could have shared with their partner. Okay, so what I'm saying that to say is, with it being in the reverse, I feel like somebody could be coming out of that energy. Someone wants to come back towards you. They may want you to come back home, or they may want to come back home. Okay, whatever that is, home is where they're, yeah. And that's why the Six of Swords is here. Okay, so now we will move on to the religious factors, which was also in the reverse. So I said that made me feel like most people were getting out of the energy of allowing their beliefs traditionally to keep them away from you. Okay, also some people, I talked about the word unorthodox came up. I'll leave it at that. Go back and watch the first one if you need to, okay? And if you don't know, like if you're brand new and this is the first one that you're seeing, please, guys, go check out the first version of this. It's now up on my YouTube channel, and it still says this just in the title. Oh, I love you. Boy, I love you so much. Okay, so then we have the Six of Wands coming up here first. That is the card of victory. Ow, elevation, influence, being influential. So the vibe that I had gotten from that is that we were going to become more spiritual. Spirit is basically what's raising up in the atmosphere now. Okay, period. Illusions, lies, deceitful traditions, and doctrines of men, that's being blown out of the water. Okay, and spirit also, thank you, baby. Spirit had also reminded me, y'all, that what I had asked about this reading, I asked for an elemental reading. Okay, and I asked for spirit to give me what was going on in the energy, period, right? So even if I read that as a direct result or what have you of what's even going on in the world and the energy in the world of spirit, that would be the first card. The second card would talk about what's going on in the communications and the thoughts, okay? And then this third card would be what's going on when it comes to the actions that are going to be taken, people's energy. So the Mars energy, right? And the last card is what will be manifesting itself because it's the earth element. So I have spirit, which is water, air, fire, then earth. That is how I've been led to read it. And spirit reminded me that yesterday. Okay, they were like, remember that you were asking about these things by elements. So spiritually speaking, somebody is coming out of that period of being incubated. Okay, not only somebody, but even the connection itself, it's coming out of being held in the incubation tube. And in the communication and in the dreams and in whatever way that spirit absolutely speaks to you through the radio, television, film, and music, all of these things, all of those messages, which is also what spirit is about. Spirit is the influence. Spirit is where things originate. So even messages, yes, of some people, because you're insecure and because your behind was trying to be so controlling, you've lost something. You lost one. You lost the one. You better get it together. Because now spirit is coming to you. We're talking to you in your dreams. We're talking to you through music. We're talking to you through the things that you're seeing. We're talking to you through the communications that you are having with family and friends about who you should choose and what you should. You better get it together. No, don't let no traditions, don't let no societal norms, don't let no corruptible energy within your spirit and moral character keep you from this. Don't you do it, son. Don't you do it, daughter. And then we had, after the Six of Wands, the Hierophant. So this made me feel like, okay, you know, the Hierophant is dealing with spiritual matters, but the Hierophant can also deal with commitment, right? Marriage is here, partnerships here, people of authority, the father figures, the teachers. You already saw Poo-Poo. It is high time for this to come together. The true spiritual leaders. This is who is being elevated in the earth. This is why these divine unions are going to be taking place. We've got work to do. You've got mail. I don't know why the hell I'm saying that. I literally heard, I had to say it though, because let me tell y'all what I heard. You've got mail. That's what I just heard. So that's why I had to say you've got mail. And if you look on this card, this is two people staring at one another. Somebody who's got wisdom and intuition. The other person got wisdom and intuition, but in a whole nother way. We bring two totally different energies. You could be two people who are opposites in some way. Yeah, baby. Really? Say it again. What you say? Lord, every time I ask him to say something, he don't want to talk. Well, ask him something, he won't talk. So look, this is what I heard. This is what came out. After the Hierophant card with the Six of Wands, which is victory. Remember that. Six wands, victory. So what is becoming victory here? What is the good news that's happening? What's taking place? For me, this is passionate union. This is spiritual work. Ending of third-party situations. The third man, but it could also be work. It could also be those limiting beliefs. The third-party situation is the fact that somebody was entirely too religious rather than spiritual. You are spiritual. You already have that in you, but you were bogged down with religion. Not no more though. You're coming back, and that third party got to go. And that's something that you know, or your person is returning to you. And when they let you, they're going to be returning to you because the third party is gone. I also feel like this could be a message of somebody saying, I am not happy without you. I am not okay. I cannot celebrate. I have nothing to celebrate. Ain't no sunshine when he or she is gone. I feel that this is spirit-led, especially with on the Hierophant, how I keep on seeing the moon card. It's full. That's somebody's powers, in my opinion, and their intuition being at its capacity, at its heightened state. And the Knight of Cups and that third party situation, that's apologies, or this is at least this person taking action quickly to come in and let you know how they feel. Last but not least, the last card that came out was New Love. So I said then, I'm not going to say what I said then, never mind, go watch it, okay? But the Temperance card has come out in reverse to clarify the New Love card. So I feel like the immediate word I got was somebody is either impatient about this or someone is no longer taking their time, period. Somebody's not taking their time anymore. The Seven of Swords came up next, and the Two of Swords. I feel like somebody wasn't able. Somebody's indecisiveness. I was gonna say someone wasn't able to make a choice because they were being deceptive somehow. But my point, what I feel more so than anything, is somebody's indecisiveness or their inability to choose was a deception. It could have been a strategy that they were trying to use. For some people, this was an energy about being still until they figured out what they wanted to do. And now, because they know, they're moving quickly with the Temperance card in reverse. That is a card of Sagittarius, and then the swords are both of Aquarius, Gemini, and or Libra. So this new love, baby boys and baby girls, the point is this new love is coming in very quickly. I did mention that the new love, a connection that you are already a part of, okay? Or in fact, it's new love, a totally new person. But I did not get that vibe, especially because the retreat card was here, which I felt like was more so an energy about two people who've already dealt with one another, but were in separation. So the second set of 3 cards that came out, which is more like a 6, right? We got the 5 of Wands. And what is it? In reverse. Stop kicking stuff, little boy. The 5 of Wands in reverse, the Tower card, and the 9 of Pentacles. Wait, was this 5 of Wands in reverse? Or was it in the reverse? I mean, was it upright? The 5 of Wands, I believe, was in reverse. Okay, you guys, when I first pulled this, and I felt like this was somebody coming out of conflict, but it could also be some type of negotiation or something like that. The Tower card for me was the Tower card for me could have been the first time. If the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Wands would have been upright, that would have been that there's going to be an ending, a leveling, if you will, of conflictual energy. Or what I'm trying to say is there would have been conflict before that is now being torn down or broken away from. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy with the Tower card. What, poo-poo? He hungry, y'all. I'm about to finish this up anyways. So we got the Tower. This is something that is destined to happen. It's meant. It's causing redirection. It's causing protection to the connection itself and to the people involved. And the 9 of Pentacles, last but not least, this was about self-love, self-care, self-healing, which I feel both parties could have been a part of, okay? Both people needed the time to get their self-worth, their confidence back up. Somebody could also choose to break away from a connection and be single. For others of you who are already single, you are enjoying your life and being in a very comfortable place, maybe for the first time in a long time, or this is what is to come for some of you. Self-sufficiency was the biggest message of this card. Both parties, if you ask me, needed to learn about self-sufficiency and self-worth, but in totally different ways. Somebody needed to get that emotionally. The other person needed to learn that she or he could take care of themselves financially. That has happened, and thus this new love is going to come in, or renewed love. All right, you guys, this is the end of the reading. Thank you to everybody who tuned in from the beginning till now. I love you guys with the love of the Most High. Let's say bye-bye, poo-poo. Say bye-bye. Bye. Thank you. Oh, before I go, if you guys would like a reading, I am offering 2 card readings today at the price of $10. Hit the Cash App if you would like it. The Cash App is the cash symbol, the Pretty Coach. Okay, just want to say that. Bye, y'all.